And I even have to do this shit. It's fucking beyond me. Hello, this is G-Man 420i. Peace and thanks, Ebon. You let your people on your show no hold bars. I was going to be super respectful and nice and nothing has changed me till you guys at first, man. I'm out. I'm all unsubbed. All my accounts and thumbs down. That was mean. Love, respect, peace. I agree on all you guys working together and friend Julian. Blah, 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 blah. He goes up to the pearly gates. God asks him, so, there's like the most important movement of your time. So why did you just stop supporting that movement? Well, there's this guy named Ebon. He's some Asian guy. And, well, he was mean. God's like, okay, who's this Ebon? He's this guy who does a show, lets people on, and, you know, he's that guy. God's like, well, how many subs does he have? How many people view his show? I think 6 people watch his show, but that's besides the point. God's like, dude, fucking get your head out of your ass. Like, I even apologies. Sorry, G-Man 420i. If you want to straighten out, contact me before coming on. Look, this is the best way to put it, really.
Oh, and remember, you owe me. You don't want me owing you.
You know, maybe not in regards to, you know, owing me. No one owes me nothing. No one gives me nothing. Look, has anyone given me Bitcoin? No, I gave Bitcoin to Susie. Anyone given me any Vertcoin? No, no one's given me any Vertcoin. This is my Patreon. Have I spent any money? No, the money that I already took out, that's for Susie Dawson. That's that Bitcoin. There's still money in here, and guess what that's probably going to be for? For Tech Move J Frankie. I spent thousands, probably tens of thousands, and not just that, but hours of my time, which is probably worth tens of thousands. So fuck you. Here, this is it. No one wants me in their movement. Look, no one likes me. No one wants me. No one trusts me. No one gives me any of their time and effort, except for a few people, and I really thank those few people. But who the fuck are you? What's your full name? What does your face look like besides from that thing? Is that really your face? Are you making any videos? Are you doing anything? Look, the only reason I'm helping anything or any active movement, or especially Unity for J, is pretty much this.
Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
That's all I always just pretty much say. It's like, is there no one else? There's 7 billion people out there. Is there no one else that can do this? I don't want to do this. I don't want to fucking do this. I would rather go out fishing every day. Fishing every day. I'll work my tiddly $150,000 job. Go fishing every day. Fuck you. I don't care. I only care about the people I know who are brave and fighting for the betterment of this world. And the only reason you don't want to help out is because, oh, there's this guy named Ebon, and he is mean, calling me a slave. I don't like the way he talks and censors me. Fuck off. You can come on anytime you want. Why don't you show your face, your videos? Why don't you do something more than like, oh, so mean. I can't do this. Peace. Bye. Fucking grow some balls. Look, if you want to get out of this movement, you want me to get out of this movement, I'm fine. I'll get out of your way. And that's probably what you want. That's probably what the establishment wants. Hell, maybe that's probably best. But show yourself, show your name, so we could all say, hey, Ebon left because of this guy, not some nobody. We don't know who this guy is. G-Man 420i. Hell, exchange places with me. I'll do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat. There's nothing in it for me here. The only reason I'm in it is for some other people. That's it. I want to do it for everybody. In the long run, it will be everybody, but I'm not going to do it for people who are evil or bad. Not even brave. They're just cowards. I'm not doing it for those people. I'm not doing it for you. Nobody, I don't know who you are. You're not even brave enough to put your own name on. Anyways, that's that. I'm just gonna work on some stuff for Christian Zaldivar, who's doing it also for people out there that won't do it themselves. And I'm making him flyers. So maybe there can be some fucking brave people out there that would do something that you won't do. Because, oh, the Ebon guy, look, he's got 6 people watching on DLive. I'm not gonna do it because, you know, he hurt my feelings. Fucking grow a pair. Alright, let's see. Anyways, I'm sorry. Fuck off too. Alright, let's see. Let's go do some work here. It's time spent, money lost. What am I gonna do? Let's see. So I've got MLK. Let's do some Nelson Mandela. I prefer the black and white. Looks pretty good. Let's see, images. Nelson Mandela. Black hair. Which reminds me. Hey, there's 2 of me. Whoa. What? Whoa. What? Whoa. There's a bigger version of me and there's a mini me. Alright, let's see. Alright. Good quotes. Cornell West, I guess so. I'm a little bit reluctant of Cornell West. Anyone who makes movement in anyone who makes money out of these movements, just, I don't know. Because I haven't figured it out. All I've got is hate. And a lot of my money wasted. That's what I gotten from all this. Black and white. Let's see, I guess that's... Yeah, I'm ready for someone to go and pull a shotgun on my ass and shoot me because of what I do and what I say. I want someone to be brave out there. Yeah, someone out there who can threaten people behind your computer. Come and do it to me. Ebon Kim, Columbus, Nebraska. Just ask for the Asian guy. They'll tell you where I live. They'll know. I don't even know who this guy is. Is this Plato or Socrates? Fuck, I'll just put Plato. Okay, Aristotle. Who is this guy? Is that Plato or Socrates? Who's the first statue? I got no idea. Let's see. Aristotle's pretty good. That's probably Plato because he's got a little Plato quote. So let's see. We've got one of I'll fix this one up. We'll get this one fixed up. So that'll be one. Thomas Jefferson and Frederick Douglass. This one is definitely, I think, Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Yeah, I'm gonna print 100 of these flyers, and on the inside, Julian Assange stuff. 100 of these. You know how much that costs? You know, you want to pitch in, G-Man 420i? You want to pitch in for this shit? You know who's paying for it? It's on me. I don't want Christian paying for it. He's the only one that, aside from like a few other people, that actually donate to me on Patreon. Now, how much do I make? Not nearly enough. You know how much these flyers, this, look, you can go look it up yourself. Red River, 50 sheets, 7x10 greeting cards, 96 pounds. Number 8481. Here, why don't I do it for you? My goodness. Goodness gracious, just give me the fucking Pecos River gloss. Here you go. $47.95. That's before tax, before shipping. Yeah, why don't you pay for that? Huh? Why don't you put some of your money where your mouth is? Fucking 100 of these? Printed on color, professional printer? That's over $100. Why don't you donate $100 to the U84J movement, fuck ass? Not only that, I'm gonna be spending my time on it when I could be fixing my leaking fucking basement roof, making some money. $65 an hour is my lowest base pay for at least 5 years. Actually, I had higher base pay before that, but I sacrificed money for standard living, quality of life. I want to spend time with my family. I don't know what about you fuck asses. Alright, so that's Plato. Alright, so I've got this nugget and just have to do a little bit of mini calculations here. Let's get it out. Promo, put it on posters, flying template info. So this is what I need to focus on. I'll get that over on that end. You guys don't need to see too much of that. Fucking A. I mean, at least it motivates me to do all this shit, because fucking no name nobody is gonna tell me another no name nobody what they want to do. Actually, I have a name. Maybe I'm still nobody. Like, hey, who is this guy? Oh, he's got 6 people on his show that people watch, and you know, I'm so embarrassed. It's like, does he know your name? No, I use like a pseudonym so no one could know who I am. So why do you care? If he doesn't know your name, why do you care? God's like, seriously, dude. God's got the John Wick Picard facepalm going on, I'm sure. Alright, file open. Let's see. What am I gonna choose? Am I doing the Aristotle one?
Oh, let's redo the Frederick Douglass and Thomas Jefferson. Let's see, Frederick Douglass, where are you? There you are, but where's Thomas Jefferson? Where's TJ? Oh, here we go. There's Thomas Jefferson. What I'm gonna do is I don't need this empty space. Sorry about that with your hair. I mean, you can take that hair away. Alright. The bottom here is good. Image, resize image, and we want 672. Alright, height is that 718, but we want the height to be let's see, 960. No, we want 480, nothing more than 480. So we can do, if we do the full 80, that's 478. Crap. I know. This is just easier. Resize image. Then we'll do don't lock proportions and we'll do 480. Oh wait, that just makes that smaller. Never mind. I need to crop it. Crop. Oh yeah, that doesn't help. That's one thing I hate about using a Snagit to do this. It's not precise. 480, come on, 480, you can do it. No, 479. Oh. Here. If I zoom it in, it'll make it easier. How much am I gonna be cutting off? Not too much, okay. 480. That's 479. This is painstaking. Come on, see, I'm looking at the very bottom left. That shows you the actual pixels. Good. 479 again. Let me do 482. That's my trick. Here we go. 481. All right, good. Now let's do just one little bleep. Get it to 480. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Now we got Thomas Jefferson, right size. I'm gonna copy it, paste it over there. There we go. Perfecto. And then we'll just go ahead and order, move send to back, and then MLK. We can move you. Crappers. Alright. Is MLK flattened? Did I flatten MLK? Oh no, I didn't. Alright, there we go. Yeah, why aren't you fucktards doing this? Why do I have to do this? Save me some time here. Let me do some work and get some fake money. Oh wait, oh, 'cause you got jobs, you got stuff you gotta do. We'll let the mean loser do it for us. Alright, file, open. Yeah, you guys can fucking do it better then. Do it better than me. Heck, do it rather than me. I don't want to do this. And all I get is hate. Who would want to do it? Hey, I like that you are such an activist, but I hate you for what you do and how you do it. I would be doing it so much better. Then do it so much better. Why are you so butthurt? Alright.
Oh, I'm going to go over and kill you, Ebon. You're such a mean person. Come on over. Red Rover, you know where I live. Come and do it. You're so adamant about it. Alright. 480, good. Look at that. This is gonna be perfecto. Frederick Douglass. Boom! Bam! Sent it back. Boom! Now we just gotta get their quotes right. See, look at that. That's not hard at all. Why don't you do this shit? Oh, I'm just too depressed now. 'Cause so mean. I'm gonna leave all movements because I don't know.
I wonder how that sounds. It sounds funny to me. Seriously, get me out of your movements because you do not want me in your fucking movement. I'm just a detriment. Plenty of people on DLive know how to fucking stream. Plenty of people on YouTube know how to fucking stream. Fucking help the Unity for J stream team. Let's see. Oh yeah, I already had the quotes, didn't I? Duh. I'm gonna have to wear my gloves during the printing process. Let's move that over there.
Ebon's such an asshole. Why do you have to be such an asshole, Ebon? Can't you just be nice?
Alright.
This is my new show where I talk about Mr. Meanie, Ebon Kim. He's so mean. Let's troll, 'cause we don't want meanies to do stuff. They're just so mean.
What? No! 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 Guess what that quote's from? Star Wars. Let's see. A little bit lower. Son of a bitch. Fuck. I would do this in GIMP. But oh well. There we go. That's not bad. That's a good spot. Alright. Let's go, Frederick Douglass.
Oh, don't you quote me, Ebon, you Mr. Meanie. I don't think I would unite with you because you do wrong.
Well, at least you know who you are, who I am, Frederick Douglass, and hell, I'll take that.
Oh, I'm doing something. Who are you? Tell me I'm not doing something.
Alright. Let's make it a little bit lower, like that one. And about there. Oh, does that look right? Okay, yeah, I think that's a good one. Let's save this one. All right. Outside flyer. Thomas Jefferson and Frederick Douglass. Oh shit. I need to do the PNG save. There we go. Done. That's one. And I've got the other one. That's two. So let's do the Plato and Aristotle. Again, get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Don't need that no more. We don't need that one no more. Alright, let's do Socrates, the Plato, not Socrates, and Aristotle. It's like, dude, get a haircut. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be smaller than 762. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, 672. No, that's fine. 672. Okay, and we need to get it to 480. Oh, 481. Fuck. Alright, that's good.
I think I'm going to do this impression more often.
Alright, let's see. Ignorance is the root and stem of all evil. Alright, not the PNG. Get these out.
Oh, you're just as bad as YouTube's Google censorship. Taking away my free speech. You're only...
Well, your free speech can only be taken away from you if you allow it to.
You think I'm a slave of YouTube?
Wait, that's actually me, so I shouldn't be using that voice. You think I'm a slave of YouTube? Fuck no. YouTube's my slave. I say whatever I want. They don't take anything away from me, and if they do, I leave. I've got DLive. There's BitChute. Hell, I'll go for Vimeo. Hell, I'll just stop and make more money than you. You who aren't doing shit anyway. Alright, let's see.
Like, Ebon, you're out. We don't want you in our group.
It's like, okay. Wait in line. There's a whole plethora of people who don't want me in their group.
No, we can't have Ebon. No. He's so mean.
Let's see. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. That's a good quote. I may have to add it into one of my show ones. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Ignorance, the root. Root and stem. Plato. Didn't I just write? Oh yeah, it's a different one. Damn it. Fuck you. Snagit. People who work on Snagit. Fucking look what's going on here. Fix this shit. Yeah, there you go. About there. It's annoying. How about there we go. Uh-oh, maybe someone's not liking me. Oh, I think someone's gotten angry. Yeah. Someone's calling out my name. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Plato. Alright. File open. And we are going for the other marble guy. Errol Tittle. Alright, Errol Tittle. Resize image. Oh crap, 360. We're gonna have to be doing this, 672. There's gonna be some blank lines. And we're gonna have to do some math. 345. Here's a little bit of math. So 345, 480 minus 345, that's 55 plus 80, 135. So 135 divided by 2 is about not quite 70, like 67. All right, 67 pixels. Let's resize it. Resize image. Is that right? 67, 135, 134 abouts. Yeah. Okay. Ah, crappers. Okay, good. No, I do not. So that is going to be the bottom portion. Good, 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 good. And that's going to go flush on top of it. 1, 2, 3. Let's check. Is it? There's going to be a little bit of a space. That's okay. Perfecto. Let's move this to the back. This is Aristotle. Aristotle. Come on, Aristotle. You. There you go. I gotta save it better. There's a plethora of quotes on this one. It is during our darkest time we must focus to see the light. All men by nature desire knowledge. There we go. Ah, that one tastes soapy. Or is it lemony? Yeah, that's ex-lemony. Alright. Courage is the first of human qualities.
No, it's not. The first human quality is being nice.
Fuck. How about we go that way and that way, so I don't have such a short memory. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. How do we get that? I don't really want a smaller font. Shit. Damn it. Stop it. That fits. Fucking A. Fucking A. Snag it. It doesn't matter. A lot of these fucking software is like this anyway. Alright, courage. I'm gonna have to put Aristotle that way. Let's move this up then. No. Okay. Good enough for me. Let's save as. And this is the outside, and we're gonna name it Play to PLNAR. And then we're gonna also save as a PNG. There we go. Now we got 3 sets. I do Nelson Mandela and how about Gandhi quote? How about we do Gandhi and Nelson Mandela? And then what I want to do is a JFK and RFK. Alright, so let's do that. So while all that's going on, why don't I just start printing? Print. Oh, okay, I got stuff. I got my lighting and I got my adapters. Good. I'll be back. Don't go away, you 7 viewers. Well, that went somewhat swellingly. Might as well make up words. My hope is that Julian Assange gets out of the Ecuadorian embassy, gets on the Unity 4J stuff. They go, hey, what the hell is up with that Ebon kid? Why do you even have him on here? He's out. Kick him out. Let him go make millions. Let him do his own thing. Let him go fishing. It's like he ain't wanted here. That's what I want. That's what I want. Julian Assange. Get Ebon the fuck out of your movement. I want him to say that to me in person. That would be so awesome. Ebon, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired, Ebon. It's like, I wasn't even getting paid. You're fired. You're out. You're fired. I wasn't even hired. You're fired. Alrighty. That's a nice box. Alright. Love time, bend over. You are my slave. Alright, well that's going. I can work on the design. They need like better gloves you could take on and off. Alright, let's print out. What are we printing out? The inside. Inside, there you go. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of printing. I'm gonna run out of ink and I'm gonna redo the ink. I don't know if I'm gonna get this done before I have to pick up my daughter. Well, let's just keep going and see where we end up. Maybe I'll do 40. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. I'll do 50. I'll do 50. See how 50 goes. Skip. What the hell? Skip. I have to unfortunately do this through Adobe Photoshop Lightroom. And it's already imported. Ah, there we go. Oh, hey, I want that one. Yes, that one. Posters. No, skip. Come on. Shoot. Okay, can I move on? It's already in the catalog, so I have to go to my catalog. Previous import, no. Posters, yes. Oh, there it is. There we are. Which one? Which one is it? Inside flyer? Which one is this one called? Inside templates. This is Not good. Sanj inside flyer. Eesh. 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 What does that mean? Oh. Is that one? Can I remove that? Delete. Remove. Yeah, you guys don't know what you guys are seeing, so I'm just trying to print here. I think that's it. There's a whole bunch of others, but I need to make sure I have the right one, so I may have to just re-import. Remove. Remove. Yeah. What if I just removed all of these? Delete, remove. So that's what I'm doing. Delete, remove. I don't want that one anymore. Delete, remove. Delete, remove. And I'm gonna need to import. I'm gonna have to skip this time. Inside flyer. Okay, so we've got that imported. Yeah, so you guys can see this shit that I gotta import. Yeah, I'm going to that one. Skip. I don't need to do that. Alright. Here's the thing. Normal printer properties don't have the size 7x10, so I have to do it, configure it over here. So here's library, here's print. I go to print. Okay. Page setup, it's all here. This is my printer, custom, okay, properties. I'm doing plain paper, going high quality. Should I go high quality? Should I test one out? Yeah, fuck it. We need high quality on this. Okay, okay. And if I say, yeah, and this is to the fullest max. If I print, it'll show this paper type 7x10, so I'm already set because I already had it all done before. Oh, well, with print 1, I think there's a couple in there. 20? I should count. Uh-oh, we got a problem, Houston. Alright. There's 20. How about I cancel printing and I put 20 down? No. How many am I doing here? Can I put it here? How many? Media type? No, it's not glossy. It's not even my tape, but what can I do? Print job. Can I do number of prints? Or do I have to do this all one by one? That would suck. Okay, custom, medium, yeah, blah blah blah. Option, no. I think we can only do it one at a time. Copies, can I change that? Son of a bitch. Alright, I know. Page setup. Properties. Copies 20. Print. Copies 1. Bullshit. Alright, let's just do 1. This is the stuff I have to figure. Fucking. deal with. And it takes a long, long time. Long, long time. Alright, while that's doing its thing, let's go to... Alright, we don't need Plato. We don't need Aristotle. Snack. Alright. Did I fix this one up? Yes, I did. Don't need that. Okay. So Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. Let's look at Gandhi. Let's look at you, Gandhi. I always don't know how to spell Gandhi. See, I always mess up. Yeah. Although it's just analog black and white, so they really had no HD back then. But I just wanted a big canvas to work on, then I'll just make it smaller. Yep, that's one at a time. Let's see if I did it right though, so I don't have to waste anything. It was a good thing that I didn't do it all, because if I made a mistake, then I messed up 20 pieces of paper. It's looking good. Right? That's on the inside. And later it'll be on the outside. Alright. Gotta figure out how to do mass printing. Can I do it through... I have to do it through Adobe because it seems like it doesn't seem to... do that in the properties. I don't want 10 copies out more. Might be I could only do it one time for each of this type of paper, which is a shame. Alright, let's just keep doing it one at a time. One at a time. I'll figure out a better way to do this. Alright. A lot of this is searching anyway while my hands get all sweaty. A good one. Smiling. I don't know. I think that's the typical one, right? Why do people like the small sizes? So my room. So I'm just looking at the background, just looking at. This is actually the best quality. Let's see. Guess it doesn't matter HD, huh? Anyone have an idea which one they like? Alright, that's done. Let's go ahead and print it again. That's my ink. Ink levels are good.
Oh yeah, it costs $100 and something plus for just the paper. but you're so mean. You could print 1,000 of them and it wouldn't even make up for your meanness.
True. I mean, 50 of these aren't even going to make a difference anyway. Small difference. Yeah, well, small difference. Hell, I just want one other person to fucking wake up and do something. Can't even have that. 7 fucking billion people out there. That's a good photo of Gandhi right there, right? That looks... Maybe that was him when he was younger. That's young Gandhi? He looks so different. Let's see. There really weren't much photos of him, eh? Alright, that one's done. Wow, I gotta print one at a time. Excruciating. Excruciating. What am I? Let's see. 41 inspirational quotes. Ay, ay, ay. 41. Let's go with that. Alright. Whoa. I never saw a Jewish Gandhi before, but now I have. Okay, let's see. Good brown face. If it was black face, it'd be all wrong. But brown face is okay. Yellow face is okay. Just no black face. Because racism only works one way. Alright, let's see. Come on, come on. Enough of this. You guys aren't here for entertainment value, are you? Are you? Alright, let's see. Print again. Gonna have to do this 50 times, but it's fine because I can't even find a picture of Gandhi that I like. There we go, that's a good one. People will love that one. Yeah, he's probably racist. Those 2 pictures. So, should I use both of those pictures? That one, that one? It could be large enough. Oh, should I put one with Abe Lincoln and another with nah. I was thinking of using a Confederate general or something. People would be like, what? 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 I got purple hands. Why are you watching the show?
Because you just want to see some meanness. You can prove it to people all over the world that a guy with a show with 6 people watching, you can tell everyone in the world how mean he is and how much he's just like Google and its censorship.
Alright, come on.
My feelings are hurt. How are you gonna beat the system with my feelings hurt?
Let's see. I don't even know if that's his voice. That's just the voice I'm thinking of. This always looks like some guy just finished taking a shower and he's got his towel on his shoulder. That's how about I really should have some music. It's quite dreary without music, eh? It's kind of grainy. I don't want the grainy. I don't think I have much options, do I? I guess Gandhi couldn't stay still long enough for a good shot. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That was a bad joke. I wasn't joking though. That's the sad part. Sad. Sad. Just sad. Come on. Time is wasting. It's 12:36 already and I want lunch. Maybe I should use that. Okay, sometimes you do have to enjoy yourself. Hey, that's a good one. That's kind of like a rarer photo. That's has the graininess on that one. It's like they've been scanned off of a magazine or something. Is that the same one as this one? Yeah, you just don't see his. Yeah. Alright. The things I say, I'm telling you. You know that a movement with like free speech is there when they got me, because I will say, and a lot of other people say, pretty much any type of shit. Why would they want me anyway? I don't know. It's like he just ran 100 meters. He's tired. That's a good one. That's a good picture. Should I use that one? Usually it's front facing. No, let's stick to the top. This takes so much time. It's just annoying. Why is that the first picture of? It looks like he. Print. All right. At least I get a good idea of what my print indicator's like. Oh man. Graininess, clear up. Nope. Grainy. Oh. Oh man, before I did this thing, I was drinking coffee and it's coughed and spilled everywhere. It's horrible. What was that noise? And I need to put my worms in the fridge. I need to clean out my worms. Worms, yes, worms. Fisherman's best. I wouldn't say friend. Best bait. My bait. Worms. What The worm shall eat my dead and decomposing body when it's my turn. They won't need to put me on a hook. They can if they do. I see. I feel like cremation is just a waste of potential food stuff, food matter for worms. It's like, hey, I thought we get to eat your body when you're dead. Why'd you have it cremated? It's like, dude, it wasn't my call. I'm dead. People just cremated me. They didn't want my body. They didn't want my body when I was alive. They don't want my body when I'm dead. Yeah, it does just look like a scan. That might be the best one. Even with the graininess, maybe it adds a little bit of although it's darker, it's like it's different lighting, huh? See, there's dark on the other ear. Oh, they just reversed it. Why would they? They just reversed it. That's all that is. 672, 480, the extra line. If I do this, it wouldn't be. Hey, that's a good one. It just started already. I'm being hacked. Someone's helping me by hacking me. They got control of my computer. It wasn't me. Alright, pick one. Pick one. Alright, I'm picking this one. Am I? Yeah, I'm picking this one. I am picking that one. Gandhi. Black. Yeah, well, of course they're all gonna be black and white. What am I thinking? Maybe I'm not thinking. Alright. You're just making flyers, tiddly flyers. Ooh, you're doing a lot. Alright. Resize image. 672. Ah, crappers. Come on. Now to get this down to 480. Ah, right. Hey, at least it's popping up when it's done. $480. Perfecto. Let's do that. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter. Too late. Okay. When I was in South Africa for the World Cup with my now wife, we're just a couple then. We stayed at a place. The host, she taught us how to make chakalaka. Chakalaka is good. But she the way she would talk, she would say okay. So we say that a lot. Okay. She's very nice. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, violence is the fear of the ideals of others. I think. Well, I like the one, if you want to change the world, change yourself. an eye for an eye and the world will go blind. I like eye for an eye. Maybe the world does need to go blind. Maybe they'll use their other senses. Let's see. That's a cool one. Most atrocious of the bad things of bad people is the silence of good people. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Winner, winner! Chicken pinner. Alright. Messing up. Rather than copy pasting it, because sometimes that'll go over wrong.
Hey, Bob, you can't use those quotes of good people. You're not a good person.
Hey, how's it going, Ben? I can't hear you if you're trying to talk.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
I just was interested in getting in on some of this discussion about historical figures. It's really up my alley.
Awesome.
I thought it was funny when you were like kind of making fun of them and stuff,
Oh, you mean?
and like writing stuff. Like that's. I think you're onto something.
Oh,
I
no.
really like them.
What do you mean I'm onto something? That doesn't seem like a good thing of making fun of great people in the history.
Oh, I mean, you can make like a show. We could turn it into like a show, like a comic book strip. Like, you know, take one snippet here, and then it's like he's like, I just ran a long way, and then like, you know, like you can be like, why, you know, like why were you running? Like, I don't know, whatever.
I guess it's good. We can make memes out of brown Jewish Gandhi.
I mean, there's no like copyright on some of the older stuff and older material, so you can really go crazy. I'm really concerned with like copyright laws. I'm not trying to change the subject, man. You keep going.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm still working while you're talking. Good. It's good because I feel like when I'm doing this, I feel the need to talk, but now I don't need to. So when I see something like the Gandhi with Hitler, it's like, hey, that's young Gandhi. He looks so different. Do you see that one? Oh,
I didn't catch that one.
That was my best one, I think. Where is he?
I see it's like it's pretty good though. Maybe I'll go back and watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm really worried about copyright stuff though. But like, just I would do more. I would do more if there wasn't so much strict copyright things, and then YouTube can just basically have whatever like the law is what they say the law is. They can do whatever they want. Like
yeah, but I'm on DLive, and plus, really, I'm not making any money off of this. I'm actually losing money, so they can't really sue me for much. They're gonna say, "Hey, we want all the money that you made out of this show." It's like, okay.
Yeah, I just kind of like to hang out. I just came in here. I didn't mean to like. My point was, I mean to take you off direction.
Oh,
so
don't worry about it.
At the same time. So I mean, if you got something you're trying to.
Yeah, I'm just printing out some flyers for Christian to hand out, and we had this idea, so I want to implement that idea. And so let's see. I need to open.
Yeah, I remember you guys talking about that last night.
Yeah. But... that's a good one. Mandela. It may be smaller. Gonna have to look for a bigger size picture. That is small.
Well, I'm also nobody on the internet, or maybe more so. And I tweeted this thing last night that is kind of related to it all. I think. Where like is it still there? They even like even actually tweeted. Oh yeah, bulletin boards and sidewalk chalk bonanza, libraries and cafes, abandon the internet and strike yesterday. I think that I go around saying that I think some good friends, good library, and good conversation, and like nature. Well, nature on top of it would be the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. But like those things are plenty enough for me. If I had to choose between one or the other, you can have all of the internet. Now I just take my friends, my conversation, my libraries, and that's it. I really don't need the internet.
Ye-
So I could trade it. I could trade it for that in a heartbeat. So like, I mean, what is the internet really?
Yeah.
It's
I mean, it's true. I mainly use the internet for resources, information, but sometimes that's hard. Sometimes entertainment, and then for this, the Zoom, our conversations, that's almost the extent of it. There's video games, of course, but it's
I
not.
guess in my hypothesis or my little because it's just something that's so it's just some theoretical realm of some idea because it's not like I'm gonna actually not ever use the internet again. There's ever going to be like that choice. Like somebody's gonna be like, here's this choice.
Yeah.
But like in that scenario, like you'd have to ask like, are the other people using the internet? Because like if you had like these friends and they're like also not using the internet, then I don't know. At some point, maybe that's not a good idea.
I think it's always good to take a break from the internet every once in a while, and just kind of detach and just kind of. I touched my nose, oily nose. And just go back to the basics every once in a while. Just kind of reconnect to the roots of the Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and just re-energize. Yeah, I think it's good for a lot of people. A lot of people just kind of they're just
I think if you live in the country though all the time, you might go to a city you've never been to, and and feel restored or recharge your batteries. Like I mean that's different. Regenerate or something, and then also I think what vacation does to you generally is different. But I guess I think the longer that you can relate to the experience of being like stuck in the same like place, house, apartment, whatever, just stuck somewhere too long and not, financially or whatever, have the ability to go many places. Like if you experience that and then you experience a small vacation, it's like so rejuvenating, it's restorative. It's so nice. And I don't know if it has to be nature, but nature itself is pretty special. I like what Eduardo Galeano said about it. He said it's like it's not like he said clock. He said time is not like the clock on the wall, and nature is not like it is on the postcard. My friend Dave, like before I ever been to Colorado, describing Colorado was like, not the Dave we know. My other friend, some friend Dave, he just goes, yeah, it's it's like pictures are hard to do it justice. They, like have a hard time doing it justice. I think that's the way. That's what the truth is. And when you actually go to some natural places, I mean, where's pictures can't even transmit the smell. The smell of those places. Like every city, every probably forest has a different smell or whatever. Every desert or whatever the fuck.
if you can also help me find a good picture of Nelson Mandela. That's a good black and white one.
Okay. Is this for the poster then?
The flyers, yeah. That's a good one too. I can make it black and white.
So are you uploading the poster so other people can like print it? Well,
I can if people want it. I should put it somewhere.
I mean, if you really at some point once it crosses a certain point and threshold, and you make it so much like a piece of art and so meaningful, probably should.
I mean, I'll probably put it on Discord so if people want to use it, they can. That's that's a blurry one. Why is it so blurry for a resolution? They probably. That's a good one. I can black and white it.
I like searching Google for like only certain quality, images, like when I'm looking for desktops or whatever.
Yeah, purchasing stuff makes things easy.
I mean, not purchasing. I'm saying like when I'm looking for like a new picture to put on my desktop, on my computer.
Like a
Google, and then go to like whatever it is, tools or something, and then click on like images larger than blah blah blah. It's very helpful.
it's not that one.
But yeah, I went back through your video, and I guess I'm a dummy. I didn't realize it was all for the poster. I kept going. I went like in these different increments all through the video to make sure what was going on, and I obviously failed to get what was going on. I just saw the different parts for what they were and didn't understand what you were doing overall.
Don't worry about it.
Probably why it's good that I said, okay, yeah, don't let me interrupt anything. But still wasn't fully aware.
It's okay. I do a whole lot of stuff here, so things get a little weird. All right, so I need to black and white this. So let's before I definitely use that.
I know you're doing some video games. There's that guy. I don't know if you're aware of him. I actually haven't watched him ever. So, but I'm aware of him. His name is Armchair Historian, and he's doing his thing and somehow growing a lot. And he's on YouTube and Twitter and crap. It's like he followed me back on Twitter. That's nice. But so, and he's like this young kid, and he seems like, I guess, genuine enough. So, like I like to support the small guy, but he's like growing a lot, and I don't know. I don't really know what he's doing. Like, it's just I guess it's kind of similar to what, like, he messes with pictures, he like edits pictures and stuff, and like kind of messes around like that, and then he does video games. I know you've been doing video games and stuff, but like, I guess it's nothing that, I don't know. I think in 5 years we're gonna understand this differently. Like maybe 5-7 years or something like that, 10 years, depending on how slow it ends up going. But like, I think this is all turning into something like some new social media website's going to make the internet make interaction different or something. It's just I don't think this is the I don't think it's going to forever be Facebook and Instagram and Craigslist and whatever. Like anybody even uses Craigslist anymore.
Yeah. Stupid, that thing. Not calling you stupid, sorry. Just, this program sometimes does stupid things. Alright, here we go. I hope so, because I think people's behaviors just need to change. People's priorities need to change. It's always been that dog-eat-dog world type of mentality, and just, you don't have to be the best you can be. You just have to be better than the guy next to you, type of stuff. I don't like that.
Well, it's okay as long as you realize. I think a big part of it is making sure that you realize that you're being pitted against each other, and that you're being used through your competitiveness. I mean, if you realize that, it's okay. It's a lot better anyway.
251. So size image.
I mean, sometimes it's pretty obvious. Like, you work at a job and you have like a count. Like, you have to do this much per hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get bitter with the people because they some people like steal the easier ones, or like cut, or like I don't know, get different projects. It's just there's different ways that it can be, but sometimes a lot more subtle. And like I think people pit people, like use people's kind of I guess it's just competitiveness, but sometimes with guys it can be different, like the way guys would go about it. And kind of makes me think about the army.
Military.
Or was it all camaraderie? I've never been.
It's a good experience. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but I thought it was a good experience, and the people I met and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It definitely shaped the way I see the world at a young age.
Okay.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
I just know, like, I met an old guy before who was in the army, and he was like, "Yeah, people will come in the army young and they're already arrogant, and then they just use that arrogance, just make it very patriotic. And then you got like a new era. They say no, they break you down. They break you down first, and then."
Oh yeah, they definitely do that. Some people really don't get broken down very easily. The guy was, it was easy to do what they wanted you to do, so it wasn't hard. But I knew in the end that there were some things I wouldn't do, so they didn't take that from me, that's for sure. But some people really want to be in the military, but they just weren't intelligent enough. I don't know why. Not their fault. I mean, in the Navy, in boot camp, you had to memorize, I think, 12 things and recite them by memory, and some of the kids there. Oh no! Oh shoot! Are you there? What happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what is going on? Some paper is jammed. Damn it.
You said that you had to memorize little things. That's I mean that's like that's not that bad, I guess. It depends how long they would be, but I don't know. I guess it just depends who you are, you know. Like when we're younger, I don't know if you ever went to church, had church songs and things. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you know, certain things that's like can get in your head or whatever, like influence you when you're too young to even understand, you know,
Yeah.
what you're really, what it's really all about, I guess. And that's something you always deal with. It's ongoing, grapple with your whole life, I guess, my experience. But what is it really all about? I mean, it's a question, you know. It's like the answer isn't. It's not. It's like a test answer, you know. I guess it can be turned into one, but
Let's see. Yeah.
So I'm weird. I just play like one video game. I play like Halo. That's all I do. I'm such a
The original Halo?
Not the original one, but
Oh, okay. Just
I
a
think I've been
series.
playing for multiple years now, like three consecutive years, because I don't have a new one, and it's just used to like go back and forth between like that and Call of Duty and crap. And if I had a Nintendo, I'd play Mario Kart, and because I admire that game. It's just I got more and more picky with games, and I like that a game can be dependent on other, like, you know, online players and what they're actually doing.
Oh, it's good. I mean, as long as you're still entertained by it and you enjoy it, there's no reason to expand. I mean, games are there for entertainment. Sometimes they're there for some learning, but
I'd play online chess, but I just get beat every time.
oh.
Every time, like, I had an online chess thing on my iPad, and my record was 2-32. Seriously, literally, that was my record, because everybody on that chess thing is just really good.
Yeah.
Like, I just,
You know what's a lot of people do is they have a So they'll have like a computer program that's like a grandmaster. They'll make the move and they'll put the input of the other person on that computer, and they'll wait for that computer to move and they'll put it down. So basically, it could just be a lot of people
wow.
playing the computer versus computer. So I prefer to play in person. I like playing against the people who are out, like in coffee, like outside coffee places where they say, play Grandmaster for $1. You get $2 back if you win. I played that. There's one outside of Harvard, and I was about to win, but I didn't want to take his $2. So
I could see you doing that somehow. Like sort of like, I guess, based on how you interacted with the girl. I didn't see the video, but I got the gist of it with the broker camera.
Oh.
Very chivalrous.
I don't know about chivalrous, but I guess I don't know. Didn't feel like it was that big of a deal to me. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading through some quotes to pick for Nelson Mandela.
Oh, I love quotes.
Yeah.
I'm really big on quotes. So yeah.
Have you seen the flyers I've made yet so far?
Yeah, I saw them earlier when you were showing.
They're good. People would pay money for these, but we're giving them for free.
But I would like to look at the detail of it more. But I mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
I can go back and pause it. No problem, dude. I'll go back to something else. Not a big deal.
There's gonna be a couple different ones. Let's see. My time is running short. I might have to stop in an hour. I won't be able to mail these out today. Could get a small batch through. Let's see, -2. I just had to do that. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot that was on camera. Oh well. There's no easy walk to freedom anywhere. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. To deny people their human rights is to deny their very humanity. These are some of the ones at the bottom of the list. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. I mean, I like the inspirational stuff. It always seems impossible until it's done. Or a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Greatest glory in living is not in falling, but in rising every time we fall. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. So many good quotes he has. Anyone out there? 8 people watching. Anyone you guys?
I like several of them. I forgot now. Too many.
That's right. Which one do you? Which one?
Go like a brainy quote myself.
Okay. Ooh. How about this one? Because this one would pertain to Julian Assange. This one's for to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. What do you think about that one?
Could you repeat it, please?
For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others.
Yeah, seems kind of rhetoric-y to me. And I mean, that's just my own personal
sure.
opinion. It's the way that it's like it has to be framed in like freedom and like you have to enhance the freedom of others. I mean, I believe there's something to contribute. I believe there's something to.
Okay, I got one. How do you like this one? This one's good for Julian Assange. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that.
I like how Michel Montaigne says, like, you know, some laws are so backwards they actually are messed up that they actually like uphold injustice.
Yeah. Who's that one from?
That's from Michel Montaigne, and he says it much more eloquently.
Yeah.
I've always been like saying Michel Montaigne, Donald, whatever frame translation, and I just found out that guy was a professor that lived in Portland, Oregon until 2012 when he passed away. I had no idea, but I bought the book in 2010 at the Powell bookstore in Portland. It's really weird. I didn't even like do that research into the translator, but he's a really good translator. He's a really great translation. I wouldn't love Michel Montaigne as much as I do if it wasn't for that translator.
Who was the translator?
His name is Donald Frame. I used to think it was Donald J, but it's Donald something. Donald M.
Donald J.
Donald
it was Trump.
Donald M. Frame.
Okay.
I think it is. I don't know. Something. Oh my God, Michel Montaigne, man. Oh. I obviously like every time I talk about him, I'm always just, you know, everybody knows I'm obsessed with that guy. So obsessive.
What parts do you live in, Ben? I forget which state.
I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Still holding out here. It's extremely high rent, in my opinion. You lived in Boston, so it wouldn't make sense to you, but I don't know.
I mean, I used to live in Seattle. I know how expensive Seattle and Portland are.
Oh, Seattle was nothing back in the day. Like rent has doubled in the last 10 years. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Side flyer, and it's gonna be.
Yeah, it used to be really affordable in Portland. Like Portland was the last affordable place, you know. Like the last place on the West Coast that was, you know, a big city, but you could actually afford to live there.
Yeah.
Not any longer. No longer the case. Not any longer is it so?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much have to live outside of the big city and have that 45 to an hour commute these days.
Yeah, I mean, which I would do gladly because I like the fresh air. If I can find it. But yeah, it's give and take. It's a trade-off. It's can't have your cake and eat it too.
All right, so do you think I should have the JFK and RFK in one, or should it be like Abraham Lincoln and then JFK,
okay.
or?
So we'll fast though before we move on though from that is yeah, I like that. I like there's two quotes. Oh, where did the other one go? Okay, Jesus Christ. Anyway, just as long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. I think that's kind of fundamental to something. Like that was a pretty good one. That one hit me whenever you first read that. And I just found it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's a good one in general, but I kind of want it to have some semblance with activism.
I'm a very thorough person, man. I like to look through everything. If I was gonna do it, I like to. Like I'm just kind of hanging out. I didn't misunderstood the thing. I'm a doofus like that all the time.
No worries.
Like you're onto something very practical and productive. I don't mean to interrupt that. Like I'm the kind of person. I'm just like blah 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 blah. They talk about pretty glib. I'll just talk about a million things. So
that's okay.
I might even just go because of that or whatever. But because I'm just too tempted to just like sit here and interject and you know I don't want to get you off track, man.
Don't worry.
So I'll just do better. I'll just hang back and do a better job.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is a good picture for a quote, I think. I like that. JFK, black and white. Okay, now I need to find an RFK. I'll put the brothers together. I mean, they were pretty much a team. There's not many pictures of them, it looks like. You don't have to be silent. If you want to go ahead and look up some good quotes for JFK and RFK, that would be helpful with me too.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Or yeah, just I was actually gonna say something about Julian Assange because it's on topic. I felt like talk about that. Talk about how I felt about Julian Assange in this situation.
Sure.
Briefly. Give me just a second.
Flip it around.
So I think that it's unfortunate that we've never had really the chance. I mean, it's most unfortunate for him, but it's also it's both unfortunate for him and us that we never had the chance to talk about Julian Assange in any public space, like in the sense of like any of our main journalists and reporters having a real fair, clean discussion or debate about him, about these issues, because no matter what, it's going to spin off into some kind of hyperbolic rhetoric, and it's going to spin off into these other indirectly or these other sort of sub issues or these other subsequent matters of did Russia hack our elections, and Julian Assange, is he a rapist, and something like there's a problem with basically people being able to see the thing with it can be two things at once. It can be a little bit this way and a little bit that way. That it can be a commixture of good and bad, of you know, very. Anyway, so the fact that you know, like just like Snowden, the things that that were that as a result of Edward Snowden, that are a result of Julian Assange and company, were like a mixture of good and bad, in my opinion. And like, so why can't we talk about that? Like, why can't give him any credit at all? Like, a lot of people out there don't want to give him any credit at all, and don't want to give the thing any credit at all. Don't want to admit, they can't even, like, it seems like 100% of people, because it's the truth, should be able to admit, when we break it down, that it has something to do, it pertains to, it relates to, it's interrelated with whistleblowers. It's interrelated with basically people's conscientious objections. It's integrated with things that we've had long held as somewhat vital, not the main, also with reservations and with contingencies, but a very essential and integral part of everything and how journalism functions. That's why people call him a journalist, I guess. I mean, it's just like people, they never can take it, and I'm not calm either, but like they just never find a calm situation where people are just really discussing it kind of analytically and clearly and with like intellectually and so forth. And like, it's unfortunate because whenever it was during the election, it was blocked out. It was whatever it was. You couldn't talk about it for different reasons. And then now it's just all about this giant thing. It's like, so I just want to say I think Julian Assange is definitely not all bad. Has done some real good, or he's facilitates genuine people who have conscientious problems to have like an online whistleblowing medium or some such thing, and like that's not all bad. And but at the same time, I don't. Of course, you're trying to entrap me or make it so that they like walk me into something here to where that because I think that, then I think Russia should be able to just go ahead and influence our elections. And that because I think that, I say I give the green light to Russian hackers. It's preposterous. It's really outlandish and absurd, but here we are. And it's just not a fair debate. It's not a clean, sterile discussion. And I guess it never was, never will be, never is. But like, I just like, would really love it if like Bill Maher, or not Bill Maher, but like if we lived in a parallel universe where Bill Maher wasn't a scumbag, like if we found ourselves here now where it was really talked about at length by people with good intellects and sound, good people like I felt like Jon Stewart was. Some people are just really on their feet. They're really like some people like Craig Ferguson. They just really got a great intellect and mind and stuff. So, and like those people really talking about this, but it's really not. And what is it? It's almost like too gross to even talk about, like what it actually is. What kind of dramatics and what kind of show and kind of a show this is, and how fake it is, and how off topic and how disconnected and how patronizing and insulting that patronizing is. And it's just really sad. It's really sad. That's why I guess it just magnifies, amplifies the pompousness that this was already there, or like the condescension and conceitedness that was already there, or like when you think that these people are like standing by and even part of it, the same issues that they champion or causes that they seem so concerned about, like they stand by while these things get worse and continue to be problems, like and it just magnifies it and amplifies it when you have this like patronizing side glance of just dishonesty in every single news reporter, and just like superficiality permeating everything. Sad show they got going on. It's not honest. So
yeah.
And we can't talk about things fairly. You can't talk about things like honestly and openly, and so we just chose to go down that track. Like, I believe that history will be written and it would just be underground knowledge that what really happened in 2016. Like, officially something happened in 2016, but unofficially something else did, and we just gotta remember it. You know, I mean, it's not gonna be forgotten. There's no chance. There's zero chance that it will ever be forgotten. But at the same time, there's very little chance that it's ever going to be mainstream. Not really, because after so much time, like what, 5 years, how could it really be the real version, the real story? You know, after what? After it's 8 years, 10 years before they talk about what really happened. I mean, it won't be the complete story. It won't be the story written from. It won't be this. It'll be the story told from a certain way, leaving certain things conveniently out, painting it, angling it in a certain way. Like, oh, the whole issue is about people hacking elections.
Yeah.
Russian cybercrime, something like something like that. But anyway, pretty gross. That's all. But so I feel bad for Julian Assange. I feel bad for the public, I guess, that doesn't get to. It has to have something sensationalized, something that's truly, you know, horrid, is being sensationalized and long and drawn out. So, for shame. I want to just like say, somebody think about the children. Lighten it up. I don't know. I love that. There's like a meme or a GIF I posted somewhere about, is like, you know, that Simpsons GIF. So the intonation of that, you
know. I guess facing the same way is fine.
Somebody please pick up the children.
There we go.
Size was 3.6. Half of 94 is 45, 47. I don't know.
Here's what I think about JFK is like, back then. Shit. When was JFK assassinated? What year?
I thought it was 71 or 72. I don't know for sure off the top of my head.
So yeah, like back then, I mean, with music, you wanted to put out a song, be at the top.
Oh, 63.
Charts, right?
What am I thinking? I
Oh,
was
okay,
off
so
by
that's
like
what I
7
thought.
years. 8 years.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Maybe not then. I don't know, because I look at like with music, like 67 is whenever music went crazy, and it was just so competitive, and maybe there was something intellectually competitive back in the early 60s. I don't know. But with civil rights was, I guess, 63 or 4, no? So there had to be a lot of discussion, a lot of intellectual height of something. Like, you had to be a pretty smart cookie. My point is that, like, at the height of all the creativity of music, you had to be really freaking good to be up there. And like at the height of, you know, I guess really earnest intellectual political discussion, you had to be pretty smart as well. But anyway, one way or another, he had some good quotes. I know JFK did. Probably not as good as Martin Luther King. I mean, I think Martin Luther King's quotes are like basically amazing. Like the way that he would say stuff was great. It was fantastic.
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
I like James Baldwin more, but I like Dr. King too. He's pretty cool.
I may have to figure something out for these quotes. It's hard to see some of the letters because the background is white.
James Baldwin, man, is a freaking very honest man and a very, very smart man. Very, very. I mean, he was. You know, he's so freaking smart. I don't know. It's another level of intelligence and intellect. Honestly. Like Michel Montaigne. That's where I like Michel Montaigne. Some people. I mean, there's just some great writers out there. Why go through all the mental work, like trying to, you know, make your own way to talk about something or terms and describe something when other people have already described it so beautifully and brilliantly and fully, eloquently. Probably you couldn't even think like that with that much perspicacity in your entire lifetime without even if you're trying towards the same goals and ends. It's like Some of these people, so great. And sometimes the books cost a lot of money. Sometimes their books are free. The greatest thing we have is the open. Everything before 1928 is free. That's so great. That's so amazing. That's a great law. I think it profoundly changed culture because everything out when they made that law in 1923, that everything would be copyrighted for 90 years, and then after 90 years, so that's why we're at 1928 now. It's because we're at 90 years, 2018. When they made that law, that everything was suddenly copyrighted and protected 1,000%, but everything before then was open. It was just open for everybody, and so it just probably just changed what people read. I mean, if you want to read for free, you could go. But then at the same time, I guess in 1923, who had a printing press? Not just anybody could print something. So it's all complex and nuanced in different ways. And here I am off in the weeds.
No, that's good. I mean, you're right. I mean, one of the benefits is, look, I can print something. I can print my own books if I wanted to. We don't even need to print the books. We can all have it digitally too. So we got a lot of power as far as just ordinary people these days.
Well, my cousin actually sells books on Amazon that are pre-19 whatever 28. Makes some money on it. It is free. It is free. There's no copyright. You can print as many as you want. Do whatever you want with it.
Awesome.
It's kind of a scam though, because you can just go on Gutenberg. Like I don't talk to this cousin of mine, but it's just like I just aware of it from my mom, and it's like you can just go on Gutenberg and print it off yourself or download it. But I mean, some people don't. I know I don't like reading off the computer if I can help it.
I like this one for JFK. This one fits perfect. Well, not the way it looks though. What do you think? JFK's quote, "The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened."
I think you can look at that quote inversely or inside out as well. Wait, how do you say that? Is that the right word? You can look at it like in its opposite meaning as well.
Yeah, when one man's.
Yep.
Yep.
When one man's
rights are threatened,
when one man's basically impunity, with one man's impunity and ultimate, supreme power, one man's God mode, one man's whatever the hell.
How do the problem with this quote is the background.
Ironic, the president wouldn't say that. He's like, oh yeah, one man has too much power. That's a threat to everybody. He's like, oh wait, let me reverse this. I got a way to handle this.
I may have to find another picture for our JFK. Let's see, RFK quotes. The purpose of life is to contribute in some way to make things better. It's very simple. Oh, how about this? This is a good one. It's a very long one, though. Few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events.
That's almost an ironical one, because maybe Julian Assange did change history itself.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, it's his. I mean, it is his. I guess it's his doing. I don't know. Is it his work? It seems like a teamwork. It seems like a team effort. It seems like it depends on other people's decisions to send stuff to him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. Like, here's one that says, "Few men are willing to brave the disapproval of their peers, the censure of their colleagues, the wrath of their society. Moral courage is a rarer commodity than bravery in battle or great intelligence. Yet it is the one essential vital quality of those who seek to change the world that yields most painfully to change."
I like it. I think that's a very famous one of his. I know I've heard it before. Do you know? Is that? Can I see your flyer? I mean, like, we're gonna have like little squares where this is posted. I mean, I just know people's attention span. Like, if James were around, oh gosh, you know, I just know like that is truth to that though. Like, people's attention span. You got like very minimal time to get them or whatever. So like, I would say you either have to like emphasize that one, put it really really big, like that's the main thing that you're gonna read. But then again, I don't know if that's powerful enough at that point. But also, or put it like in a small square, so it wasn't like making it look like maybe you have like 8 little small squares in the bottom. I don't know, what does it look like? Is that what it looks? What does it look like? You have a place like you're gonna put all these different pictures and then quotes or what?
Look at this. Are you looking at the screen or are you looking at
I'm looking at the one on the Zoom.
Zoom? All right. So
Okay.
do you see me?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this is high quality, like 96-pound paper. It's like, I mean, it's gloss quality on the outside. So I have 2 quotes. So say Christian is going to hand these out, and on the inside is information about Julian Assange.
Okay.
So even if they cut this out, you know, because it's foldable, even if they cut one out to hang up on a wall or their fridge or on their wall, no matter what, there'll still be that. And hopefully when they have this, they're going to just look at it and go, huh. And then they look at the quote and they realize how much it's pertinent to what's going on with Julian Assange.
Yeah.
So that's the hope, at least. That it
You
wakes
could do that. You could put like something like that on a store window or something.
Yeah, people would.
Store owners, you know, it's the McCarthy, the second age of McCarthyism. So, of course, that would never happen. You can't have your political opinion and sentiments. What? Come on. You can't think how you can't have your honest impression of something and what your honest convictions are. Get out of here with that.
Who do you think you are?
You're an American. You're free to do that. You're free to do what we tell you, right? That's the thing. People said Rage Against the Machine is not something like that. Where did that come from? I don't know. I forgot where that came from.
I don't know.
I feel bad that I'm just saying things I've heard. Or I feel bad when I'm saying things I've heard. But like a parrot, like I'm parroting things or something. Like because that's what I don't like about other people. Like people are just saying something that they heard verbatim. Somebody else said that. Like I want to think for myself. And so even if I'm condemning not thinking for yourself and using someone else's words, don't have been. For shame.
Is it Robert? Was Robert's middle name? What was Robert's middle name? Frank. Okay. Right. It's tough. I almost wanted to black that out a little bit. I might have to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do that. That's a shame.
You could do different versions, you know. I don't know if you wanted to put more and more quotes on it. You could. that was almost counter to the logic I was saying earlier about less. Less is better for people, but I dig it. I dig it. I love quotes. I love those kinds of things, and putting those together, to support Julian's effort, what Julian Assange is about. Anyway, do you know the word commensurate?
I've heard of it.
I love that word, and it means like that something is in proportion, like it's like the degree of it's. Jesus Christ, I can't even give it a good definition. It's like to act or respond or react commensurately with something. It's like in proportion degree to how much like it deserves or whatever actually. So it's kind of this weird word, but it's like my favorite word.
It's a good
It's one of my
word.
favorite words. It's a great, yeah. So I just wish that, if you're gonna like find, or not find, but like whatever to Julian Assange, that it'd be commensurate to like what he's actually done or what the actual matter is, and like that. Like I think that really like that should be debated. It shouldn't just be somebody's anger or revenge or vitriol. I think it should be like something that's actually debated and a precedent set for it. And of course, there's not going to be any fair treatment of him if you're just going to say, oh, this wild one-way rhetoric of that he's like this horrible criminal and whatever else, and say that he's done nothing. There was nothing. He had no good intentions, or he had no humanity, or he had no moral reason, or something else, or just inward like following something. What I mean? Like there's nothing virtuous or nothing, no merit at all to what is to the thing. It's just to diminish that to the point is saying that there's nothing there. Like write all of that off and call it all just benevolent, mischievous mischief and treachery, and whatever, just all diabolical, evil, whatever acts of Julian Assange, like that. To write it off and paint it like that, and act and treat him like that, and say it like that, because because you just have an agenda. You just have a bias to where that's how you want to say it. That's what you see on TV half the time. That's what you see on any cable news discussion about him. It's just that angle. How is that even an angle? How is that even a fair? How is somebody who's so irrational and so biased even allowed to sound reasonable at all?
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not fair, dude. The way that they address the guy. Speak of the guy. Speak of the thing.
I think I just prefer it this way. Even though it may be harder to read and see, people will read and see it. Yeah, alright. I may have to do a test one on this one. Alright. These things are... This is a big stack. Should I print one of each just so I could show people and I could just print out the rest later? What do you think?
It's your baby, man.
Yeah.
I would say one thing you could do is to wait, and you might want to edit it more. You might want to you might be like, oh damn, I shouldn't have printed it. It's always possible if you wait to print it just as it is. But if you if you print it all, then you can't really change it. If something else occurs to you, because sometimes you got to sleep on something. Sometimes you got to wait and let yourself think about something else at your own time.
I'm gonna do it this way and see how it turns out for the ones I haven't printed yet, or ones I haven't printed very well. Okay. Excuse me. It's to open with Adobe, because I mean there's only about 15 minutes I want to spend on this for now. So let's see, we've got that, we got this one, we got that one. Uh-oh, there's 2 copies. Julian Assange. Oh, crap. Let me cancel. I need to clear out that one.
So I mean, I think one thing is good is that Obama actually did something really good by pardoning Chelsea Manning. I think by him doing that, he established a precedent for like a very humanitarian, taking a very humanitarian angle on it. And actually, and I mean, maybe other people who know about Obama, because I've heard the statistics about him going after whistleblowers harder. So maybe in light of that, maybe what I'm saying is ridiculous. I don't know, or maybe it's wrong. But no, I really think I think there's some sort of precedent that was set by like dealing with Chelsea Manning's case and like saying, you know, that she was you know, doing so and whatever by some sort of conscientious objection, and some sort of has some sort of like have feeling sort of sorry for, or feeling sorry for you know, the person, the whistleblower, the leaker, in a sense, or not just feeling sorry or taking pity, but having the ability to factor that in, you know? Like, it just seems like sometimes the way that people look at Julian Assange or Snowden or something can be like, oh, you know, you hear the arguments, it's like, oh no, it's just nothing good there, just completely malevolent, you know, son of a bitch, you know, just
something's
not,
missing here.
not how I see it. I think it's definitely there's some good and bad. Like maybe there's some things that came out that were like they should have came out, or that they were really detrimental. But I think other things were definitely motivated by like passion, like actually altruism actually, and just you know, just normal human conscientious like objection, or you know, qualms with those things. We definitely, I think, in general, deserve better press, and like more real press and genuine press, and we definitely, I think, deserve something closer to the truth, and that's just how I think. So I feel like that's clear or plain to see, but so yeah, these guys aren't just monsters, they're not just devils, they're not just I don't know. Whatever, man. It just makes me sad. Fucking goddamn it. Take me down.
Sad, but you know, we can't focus on just being sad all the time.
No, Nelson Mandela's already said. I've already memorized the quote, so.
Okay. Let's see. So that one's being printed. And we'll go on to the next one. I should make sure the print setup is only one. Huh, it didn't. Maybe it didn't save? Who knows? I'll figure that out. This printer's slow. Slow. Very slow. Hey, it's good quality though. Let's see, there's root and stem of all evil, and then courage is the first of human qualities because it is a quality which guarantees. Oh, Ah, something wrong with the Aristotle one. I have to fix that. Move. Good thing I checked up on it before I printed it. Oh, maybe I did get it right. Aristotle quotes.
We don't want to mess up that good paper.
I know. One paper, if I mess it up, it's like $1.10
Plus ink.
plus ink. Let's see, the Aristotle one. It's quality. It is the quality which guarantees the others. Okay, so that's. I was right. It was good. I was overthinking it. Ink is getting low. Let's see. Aristotle. Import it. Add it in. Print. Posters in here. Why do I have that one in here? Remove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good. Alright, I'll show you this one. You guys don't need to see the rest, so I'll go and put it back into the launch chat. There you go. So here's the Thomas Jefferson. And this is the Frederick Douglass quote. And then on the back, Unity for J information. So I won't fold it. I'll keep it flat.
Well, I see what you're doing now. I like it, man.
And this is a foldable one with the Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X on that on the other side. And this one is a not as good one. So I'll have 3A printed, and then or all 5 different ones printed, and then I'll probably end the stream. I'll probably do a stream later tonight, but spend some time printing and trying to fix up some stuff that I need to get done. How's the weather in Portland? Things are getting cold over here. Is it pretty cold over there now?
Oh yeah, it's really comfortable right now.
Like, is it in the 50s or is it in the 60s?
Oh, it's like mid 60s. Yeah, it's usually a really temperate, great place. But you know, there's been one of the hottest summers ever just now.
Yeah.
2 pretty warm ones with fires, a lot of smoke. Pretty much a bummer. Just 2 really rainy winters in a row also that we had. But it wasn't as bad as there was like a winter 4 or 5 years ago where there were no clouds at all, which was horrible because it didn't trap the heat. There was no rain all winter, and it was just never happens. And it was horrible. It didn't trap the heat, and it was so cold and windy. It was horrible. It was all sunny out. It looked like it was nice, but it was horrible. And it was but yeah, like it can be very temperate, and usually it usually gets warmer a little bit later here. So it's like in Missouri, you have like jarring the different temperatures, like from like cold, hot, cold, random, just completely random and temperamental and whatever, and quickly changing temperatures and everything. All could be whatever, but through the spring and fall. But the spring and fall in Portland and whatever up here, I guess you lived in Seattle, you know, it's like all gradual. It's all gradual. It's like this gradual change, pretty reliable. Like it's pretty much just gonna get warmer in the spring, colder in the fall, and like bit by bit. And Actually, like it seems like it gets warmer slower, a little bit slow, and yeah, nice. Yeah, it gets like warmer. It just like it's like it gets colder slower. Is my point. So like right now, yeah, we're still in this like groovy, very temperate, very nice, comfortable situation. Like I'd say probably September and October are the best months to be in Oregon if you're gonna come visit. Um, but yeah, it's
I always
really fairly nice.
I always
Temperate.
felt like for Seattle it was like June, July, August, the summer months. It's perfect. But it's not like that in summer for Portland. Like it's too hot or something.
No, I mean, actually, I mean, we had a great May and June, like late May, June, early July.
Yeah.
I mean, it was absolutely perfect. And then it turned into heat wave, and we had a heat wave for a month and a half.
Yeah.
So it was, it used to be more. I'm not a Portland native. I lived here 1 year in 2010, and I lived here since 2014. Now, so like 6 years or whatever, something like that. And then, yeah, it's so. I do think I feel like it has like in 2010 it was really cool. Like the end of the summer when I moved there. Anyway, like there's just I believe that's the case. Like it used to be cooler, but then again, I mean, people also that live here say they've seen all kinds of shit. Like, they've seen it be all kinds of different things. So. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't verify. You know what I mean? I don't have family or I haven't been here to know. Say it's warmer. I'm not an expert, but I think it is. That's my thinking, but I can't officially say that.
Yeah.
Have any like validity or authority when I say that.
I like these quotes. I'm a quote person too. I know you like quotes.
You know what would be really cool since we're Americans? Fucking use some Thomas Jefferson and George Washington quotes.
There is a Thomas Jefferson one, but I didn't put in George Washington.
Well, they got great ones.
Yeah. I put Thomas Jefferson with Frederick Douglass. So that's what this one is. Dissent is the highest form of patriotism, and then I would unite with anybody to do right and with nobody to do wrong. Alright, and here's the next one, the Gandhi and Nelson Mandela one, and then I've got one last thing to print.
You ever heard, Henry James?
Sounds familiar.
He's like I guess the founding father era kind of guy. I don't know who not. But he's great though, pretty sure.
I almost like the black and whites better than the color. Although I kind of wish that because the presidents are portraits, it might be better to have print them in matte or art form type paper. I guess glossy ain't that bad.
I think it looks like it should be in a store window, like at a record store or something, or coffee shop. Or something.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point, is to make it look really legitimate and like good, and like you would buy it at a store, right, for like $5.
Yeah.
And then, but basically, it's given away for free, and then you've got this information, which
I'd pay like $1 for it, or $1.50, $2.
that would pay the cost. Hey, if you want me to ship you one, or any.
No, I'm just saying, if I saw it at a store, I would be like, well, that. Maybe $3 if I was in like somewhere like downtown or something.
Yeah. This is a slow printing process. Can you imagine being in a company that just prints these just 24/7 and have hundreds of these printers and thousands of the ink and millions of the paper?
Yeah, I think business is fun, especially if you can be yourself when you're doing it.
Yeah.
And I think it only is like what 5% of the population gets to play with that, and the rest of us wish we could get capital and get the opportunity. to have a business. I don't even think it's 5%.
All right, this didn't come out too bad, even though there's some white in the background. You can still read it. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. And then
you can put that in a bookstore.
Few men are willing to brave the disapproval of their peers, the censure of their colleagues, the wrath of their society. Moral courage is a rarer commodity than bravery in battle or great intelligence, yet it is one essential vital quality for those who seek to change a world that yields most painfully to change. That's very wordy. But, all right. I'm going to print a small batch to Christian, which he'll be handing out, and maybe he'll keep one copy of each just for his, who knows. And then I ordered a lot more of this paper because this is good size. I could make them bigger actually, and just because I have one of those things that they could crimp, you know, the same way that these are being crimped or pre-crimped. What, I don't know if I'm saying the right word, but you know what I mean. And that could be good. That's there. All right. That's it for this afternoon's long show. Thanks for joining me, Ben. It's been a while.
Sorry for hijacking it unintentionally.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad you came on.
I really don't mean to get you off course. That's why I tried to go back and look. That's actually why I tried to go back and look through it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Try to look not.
All right.
Got it, but
I'll probably see you tonight or another night.
Let me see this real fast, man. Let me see this real fast. This is what Henry James said. I don't know if it's pertinent, whatever. It's somewhat pertinent, like everything else. To criticize is to appreciate, to appropriate, to take intellectual possession, to establish in a fine relation with the criticized thing, and to make it one's own. Henry James. It's a cool guy. Anyway.
I'll have to save Henry James for another quote.
See you, man.
All right.
Thanks for letting me join in.
No problem. Thanks for joining in. I hate working alone, especially since that's all I do now. All right. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye, everyone.